Hello guys, we still with our Ansible automation platform and we're going to see how to use automation mesh. So what is automation mesh? So automation mesh is a component of Ansible automation platform that is a multi-directional, multi-hop overlay network of node delivering automation across container network. So we're going to jump to the platform and learn how to use this automation mesh. Getting started with automation mesh is this track, and we will learn about automation mesh feature, perform basic configuration tasks, and use it to run a job template. So these are different tasks that we're going to do. Automation mesh overview, automation mesh and instance group, multi-site automation using mesh, and resilient automation with mesh, automation mesh playground. Let's launch this. Mountain. So this is the challenge that we're going to do. So in this challenge, we will cover the different automation mesh, node type, and instance group created during the Ansible automation platform installation. And automation mesh, this is a definition of automation mesh. So it's an overlay network intended to air the distribution of work across a large dispersed collection of workers. Mesh node establish peer-to-peer connection with each other across your existing network. So by using automation mesh, you establish a network with all the connection that you have in your platform. This is all. Automation mesh overview. This is assignment. What to do? Login with my credential. And then log into the controller user interface using the provide credential. On the side navigator on the automation in the administration section, click on instance group, default instance group, and instance group tab on the top. So right here, go to administration right here, open it. Instance group here. Okay. Click on the default instance group. I did it right here. Default instance group. Instance group. Associate. Click on default instance group and click on instance group tab on the top. Okay, default instance group. The instant group tab right here on the top. Okay, so What is the default instance group? The default instance group is the default location for all mess worker node and is always present in automation controller. It is used to execute job template if no instance group is specified in the configuration. So I need to click to the mess exec1 instance and have a look at node type mess exec1 is configured as an execution node. So with the mess exec1 right here, just try to take a look inside. So hostname mess exec1, policy tab auto, total job 0, running job 0. So there's no running job here yet. So associate. Okay. Go on instance group under the administration section to return the main instance group window. Control plan. So let's go back to instance group right here. I can stay right here and then go to the control plan right here, and then the instance and the control plan, we have the same automation controller 21. Okay, that's good. The controller plan instance group is the pre-selected instance group for all mess worker node that run control plan tags. So click on the automation controller one here just to check what is inside there. Right here we have some policy tab is automate job. Nothing is running yet, so it's good. Detail instances. Okay, so just go back to the text and go to the next one. So what is the challenge right here? We have Johannesburg data center. So this means that this is a cloud infrastructure, so we can be on Johannesburg in South Africa and run an instances in maybe on North America. Automation mess instance group. Instance group logically arrange execution capacity and provide control where an automation job run. Automation mess work node are assigned to instance group during installation or via automation controller. Mess node health check. This is a definition of automation mess perform capacity health check on worker node based on central processes unit, memory, and other metric. Mess all these metric to dynamically calculate the optimal route and know to execute automation job based on your configuration. So let's go. Try to do it. All tasks are performing in the user interface controller. Yes. What are the assignment right here? 10 minutes to do this. Instance group logically arrange execution capacity and provide control where an automation job run. Instance group are then assigned with automation controller objects such as inventory, organization, and job template. Automation mess work nodes are associated with instance group, enabling you to allocate the desired execution capacity and location for your platform. Create a new instance group for Relay Data Center Automation. That's a North American automation controller is deployed in the Relay Data Center, and we want to run our automation job locally using the automation controller 21 hybrid node. On the side navigation under the administration section, click on instance group and then go on add and select add instance group. Create a new instance group and name it Rely Data Center. So let's go right here under the administration right here, and then go to instance group, right? Instance group right here, and then add a new instance group, and add and select instance group, right? Instance group right here, select it, and then give the name Rely Data Center. So let's choose this one. Okay. Alright, Data Center. So I need to save this. Yeah. Unavailable. Rely Data Center. I saved it already. Now associate the automation controller 21 instance with the Relay Data Center instance group. So I have to go to the instance on the top menu and then click on associate. So this is the instance right here. I go to the instance and then go to associate right here. On the associate, I'm going to select automation controller 21 right here. It's right here. I associate it with it. This is a hybrid. So hybrid means it run on cloud and on premises. So create a new instance group for Johannesburg Data Center. So we also need to run automation job in Johannesburg, South Africa to do this. So we will create a new instance group and associate the next exec1 execution node which is deployed in the data center. So have to go to the navigator on administration. I think I have to save this, right? Yeah, I save it. So go back there and go to add another one. So under administration right here on instance group again, and then come here to add, and then add instance group. Yeah, by adding instance group, so I'm going to create a new data center called Johannesburg Data Center. This is in South Africa. And then I'm going to save this, and then in that I'm going to associate the controller 22, associate the mesh exec1 instance with the Johannesburg Data Center instance group. So I'll come to the instance right here and then associate, and then associate the mesh exec1 with it right here, and I associate it, and then I save it. That's cool. And then worker node health check. So automation must perform health check on worker node to determine the optimal route and automation job allocation. So let's run a health check on mesh exec in Johannesburg. So on the side navigation, so I'm going to move to Johannesburg Data Center group. Where is the side navigation? Right here. This is right here. Johannesburg Data Center right here. Instance group. This is instance group, and this Johannesburg Data Center instance group right here. An instance on top menu. So select next exec by click on Johannesburg Data Center instance group. Johannesburg Data Center right here, and on the Johannesburg Data Center on the top menu, click on mesh exec1. I think it's this right here. Mesh exec1, select it, and then click on health check. This is right here. under the static color and not the day and time. So this is right here. Health check. You check it already? Yes. $52 false. I don't have a false right here. Yeah, 52 false. CPU. Headley. Yeah, it's Headley. So nice right here. So when you are done, press the check below and we want to go to the next challenge. Okay, that's good. So challenge summary right here, what we're going to do is start locally, scale globally. So deliver running automation closer the endpoint and reduce execution. So I have a minute to do this, so I have to be a little bit fast to do this. 37 minutes left. What to do? All tasks are performed in the auto controller whose interface like automation controller dashboard who is a credential about assign instance group to inventory, instance group and the associate mess worker node, associate organization, inventory, job down level, automation controller. The app core IT deployment need to run automation in the real and realizable location. So we will assign the instance group created in the previous exercise. Create inventory, associate the reliable center instance group with the DC inventory. So we're going to associate the reliable data center group with the reliable DC inventory. So how to do that? On the side navigator under the resource, select inventory. Go right here. Where is the resource? Right here. Select inventory and the side navigator in the resource, select inventory. Okay, this is inventory. On the inventory I have to select rely DC inventory, rely DC right here. Select it, rely DC inventory, take it, or I have to open it. Click on Rely DC inventory and then edit. Click on the magnifying glass below under the instance group. So Rely DC is instance group. This is right here. Yeah. Click on the magnifying glass below under the instance group. Check the box next to the Rely data center. Click on select. Rely data center, right? And then select. I have to save it. Associate the Johannesburg data center instance group with the Johannesburg GC inventory on the side navigator on the resource. Click on inventory. So I go back here. Do I have to save this? So I have to go back here and select Johannesburg DC. On the Johannesburg DC, I think I have to open it here and go to edit. And on the edit, I have to click on this bar bottom group. This shell is the chairs bar, so I'm going to select Johannesburg data center and then I just select it, right? And I have to save. So we have Johannesburg GC, Johannesburg data center, South Africa here. Execute job template using ACM core inventory. A job template is a definition and set of parameters for running Ansible automation job template. Who's into execute the same job many times. Job template also includes the rules of Ansible playbook content and collaboration team. The book info job template return current load information from the system. Run the book info job template using the relay DC. What is the relay DC? On the side navigator on the result on template. So let's go back here. On template. The book info. Okay, I have to come right here. This is the book info. I have to select it first and then click on this rocket. It's going to open a new file, and then I'm going to launch the book info, right? The book info job template is configured to ask which inventory to use prior to launch job. Template provide the ability to prompt for user input for certain parameter. Better execution. This is helpful as we need to run the automation on multiple ACME core inventory. So I have to keep the relay DC inventory as the selection. So I have to go to next and then click on launch, right? So right here, keep the relay DC, yeah, inventory as a selection, and then go to next, and on the next I launch, and see the magic happen here. On the detail tab on the top of the window, and node that is used to that holds the relay data center instance group automation controller working or run the job. Execution automation controller 2 last modified. Okay, it's good. We did it. So where's the detail right here? This is the detail. We say on the detail what we did. The job is successful. So we run the job template, the book info, and the playbook run. So this is the playbook running idea. Who's the admin, and the directory is the lab project, and the inventory is relay GC. That's in playbook right here. Execution environment, execution default execution environment, and we run it on 5/19. So May 19, 2022 at 12:20, right? Is it right? Yeah, 12:20. So run the book info job template using the Johannesburg DC inventory. So here we run the relay DC. So now we're going to run the Johannesburg DC. So how to do that? On the side navigation resource and go back to the template right here. Now to run not the debug info. Yes, also select this debug info one more time. Open this again, and then we run this first. Now we're going to run the Johannesburg DC, and we're going to move to next, and then we launch this one. So the first one launched on DC in North America. The second one launched on Johannesburg on South Africa. So as we did in the previous step, click on the detail tab on top window, and note that it holds the Johannesburg as an instance group and mess exec1 worker node to run the job here. So the data is just to show what we did right here on the data. So it holds the Johannesburg GC to run the job, and the debug info right here and run it like admin, and the credential SSH machine right here. This is the day that we run the tags. So automation mesh worker node remote execution. What is this? So automation mesh localized automation execution whose worker node co-locate with the target endpoint device. This design overcomes scaling challenge that include high latency network and connection resolution. So this is very stronger with the network, very resistant with the network. We consistently run the debug info job template in the Johannesburg and relay data center using automation mesh. So let's have a closer look at the localized execution route automation mesh used to accomplish this. So what we're going to do, use automation mesh receptor control command line tool to return the state of the mesh exec. So run the mesh route info job template using the relay DC inventory. So what we're going to do is to move to the resource group right here, go to template, and then on the template so we're going to run this one, the mesh route. We're going to select this. By clicking on this one, it's going to launch open another window to us. Okay, and then here we keep the relay DC, inventory selection, and then we're going to next, and then we're going to launch this one. Okay, all the tags succeed. Yep. Go to detail. Successful. Okay. Don't simply return the state of automation controller 22, which is associated with the relay DC inventory under the print part to the mesh node tags. Note that the first hop in the part is automation controller 21 before reaching mesh exec 1. So this indicates the job was executed using automation controller 21, which is associated with the relay DC inventory. So on the data we have everything right here, mesh route info, relay DC, and what is rules, getting started with mesh, playbook, mesh trade. This is all the detail of what we run right here. So now we're going to run it by holding the Johannesburg one. So go to template and come to mesh and info route, and this time we're going to run the Johannesburg DC. The job output display current state of mesh execution under print part to mesh node tags. Note that no extra hardware required to reach mesh execute. This demonstrates that the execution of create locally in the Johannesburg data center using mesh exec 1 and not on automation controller 21. Okay, this one was launched on mesh route info and Johannesburg DC that we host 64. Incorrect solution. Please make sure the Relay Data Center instance group is associated with the Relay DC inventory and no incorrect instance group are assigned. So there's something wrong right here. Drop out to display current statements under the print part to mess notas so that the extra hardware required to reach to material that execution okay locally in the element mess and not on automation. I think that I did. When we are done with the step click on the check Please make sure the Relay Data Center instance group is associated with the Relay GC. I think there's something wrong. I didn't save. I think I forget to save something on top. Let's go back. Let's go back home. So you have a resource right here. Understand that we need to recipe inventory. Inventory. I click on Relay GC inventory. And open. Edit. And then save. I think this is why I forgot to do save it. Forgot something. Yes. Are you? Okay, so I have to go back again on inventory this time, and I'm going to select this one, and then I'm going to open it. I'll go to edit. I'll go into Johannesburg, Harvey, save. Okay. What's the resource? Johannesburg DC. This one, yep. And on Johannesburg DC inventory, click on edit. Find gas button, instance code. Okay, this is right here. Select it. Yeah. So the mistake was the first one. I didn't save that one. Execute the job template. How to go to execute the job template table, segregation info, template, and table info. That's here, and then we're going to run this one. Resources, template, and then now I have to run the info right here, launch, and select the Johannesburg info, next, launch this one. Info. And then here, next, and then finish. And then we do the same thing with DC too. Template, and then let's run info, launch this one, and then Johannesburg, next, launch. So my mistake was if I didn't save the variety DC. I think right now it's going to work great. to see me. Let's check and see. Good. So that was a mistake. I didn't save the first relay data center. So good right here. Wait in the next challenges. What's the next challenges right here? ACM equals successfully execute automation equals niche operation using automation means a new network outage with one relay and Johannesburg. However, it's stopping the team from running automation in the South Africa region. Automation means provide the capability to build native fault tolerance and redundancy into your platform installation. In this challenge, we will use Hope Node to reach Johannesburg via a secondary network link. So now we're going to see how to move in that Johannesburg 11 minutes. Oh my god, I have to do this one very fast. Log into automation controller. I did already confirm the status of messages in the time Johannesburg data center automation mesh. On the side navigator under the administration, click on instance group Johannesburg data center. Where's that instance group? On the side navigator under the administration, click on instance group. Okay, administration right here, instance group, and then Johannesburg data center right here. And Johannesburg data center instance. Okay, in the top menu, note that the mesh exec is following an error stated. So when you click on Johannesburg data center instance, you click on the instance located in the top menu. Where's the instance right here? I think I'll have to select this and then select the instance right here. Error, okay, show the error, okay. Note that the mesh exec one is showing an error status, yes. Select mesh exec one by clicking on the checkbox next to it. Click on the hull, check. Click on the enter button to confirm the error status. This takes a few seconds to complete. Okay. The mesh root info job template display the route mesh rules to run automation job in Johannesburg. Let's confirm there is currently no route mesh execute. So what to do? On the site navigator under resources, click on template and click on route icon the mesh route info. So right here, template, mesh route info, run it. To launch it. The new window with controls and run to keep the position where this means eventually. That's it. Hope no one will traffic to other execution node and constrained networks such as TMZ and BBC and don't run automation job. Hope node enable you to reach the right devices that are not directly connected to controller. ACM equal and reach the Johannesburg location via Dublin Ireland using a backup network connection configuring a web node to Dublin. Resolve the outage by creating a direct link back to the relay data center. Automation control distance is configured with a new Dublin DC and run through set up the group job downgrade. 60, okay. The automation control inside configure with a new WDC event to set up Dublin hold node. Set up Dublin hold node job template 02. Set up Dublin hold job template configure mess hope one Dublin example.com. Set up Dublin hope node. Hope node don't run automation job and therefore cannot be assigned to instance group within automation controller. Confirm the update route to message Z1. Automation mesh is aware of mess hope 1 and in connection to other pivot node. The message Z1 is also pairs with the hope node. Let's confirm the new role on Johannesburg. So I have to run the one on Johannesburg too. So that's what info right here, and then run the Johannesburg GC. Oh, relay DC. The status of net exit 1 in Johannesburg data center. Now that automation mesh was created a new route to mesh exit, we will see it restored to the head